Okay guys, I'm going to be real with you. I think I may have just found the most underrated luxury stay in Costa Rica. Like, this needs to low-key be kept on the DL. But you know there's no gatekeeping here. Welcome to Arenal Hills La Fortuna. Behind me is one of their luxury villas, and today I'm going to give you a tour. Let's check it out. If you have never been to La Fortuna before, I need you to understand something. Everything is here. The adventure, the biodiversity, the energy, the volcano, the food. Every box that you want to check on your quintessential ideal dream trip to Costa Rica, you're gonna check those boxes here. If you're new here, my name is Emma Tara, and on this channel, I love sharing with you genuine and authentic travel tips and tricks. More specifically in this series about Costa Rica, which is one of my favorite countries in the world. But in this video, I want to talk specifically about La Fortuna and why I think that La Fortuna is a great place to consider if you're thinking about relocating or moving to Costa Rica. I wanted to experience what the Pura Vida life could look like for someone who lives here in Costa Rica, with a lot of the same amenities and comforts that I might have back at home. So in this video, I want to give you a tour of Arenal Hills, a sustainable luxury development and epic Airbnb for an exclusive peek into what a day in the life looks like for someone who chooses La Fortuna as their home base in Costa Rica. So one thing that you might not know about me is that I've actually been looking for a Costa Rica home for the last 2 years. Now, this isn't to say that I've actually been ready to purchase a home for the last 2 years. It's just that I've always known that I want to eventually buy a home here and relocate to Costa Rica, even if it's for 5 to 6 months of the year. Maybe it'll be all 12 months of the year. It's just a place that I've fallen in love with, and you know, I've just had it on my dream list for a really long time. For any of you who are watching, or obviously if you are watching this video, you're considering buying a house or relocating to Costa Rica in some capacity, it's really important that you come here and spend time here first, because it's such a personal decision. Like, at the end of the day, you can watch as many videos as you want, but you really do need to come here and stay here first. And that's honestly what I'm doing at Arenal Hills this week. Is I am interested in moving here. I am really interested in this development. So getting to sort of Airbnb one of the homes and experience the neighborhood, experience the villa, experience the lifestyle, experience the people is really going to be an important part in my process when it comes to buying a house here and making something more permanent. So right now I'm checking out their flagship villa. This is called the Seville, and it's designed with the inspiration of Spain in mind. Literally all of these homes are handcrafted using like the highest quality of wood, marble, onyx, all of the best materials that you could ever possibly hope to have in a home, which I feel like is a really big concern that's like immediately crossed off your concern list. Is like, what is the house going to be made out of? Is it going to withstand all of the rain, all of the moisture, all of the elements that are very much present here in Costa Rica? I actually met with the owners of this home a few days ago, and they said that they bought their first one here 8 years ago, and it looks exactly the same way that it looked when they first bought it, which is music to my ears. So anyways, I'm gonna take you guys with me to take a look at their flagship model. This is a 3-bedroom, I believe, with 2 full bathrooms. It has an infinity pool and a view of the volcano, which is kind of exactly what I'm looking for. Welcome to our home.
Welcome. I feel like we have a combination of feeling like it's our other home, and sometimes people will ask, well, why would you want to go to the same place over and over again? But it's different every time. We do a different activity every time we come down here, or we'll make a weekend trip. We'll maybe do one night away up in Monteverde in the cloud forest, or we'll go to Tortuguero to see the sea turtles. And those are mini trips that we can make and then still come back here and spend a few days.
There's a lot of places you can go 3 or 4 days and then come back.
Yeah.
Our first villa now, we've got on Airbnb, and it actually pays the expenses for both places.
Yeah, that's been really nice. That was not necessarily the original plan, but since we put that on Airbnb, it's been booked so much that we can't always use it for our guests. So we thought,
it's been a really good investment.
It has been a good investment because it's now generating enough income to pay for itself and also pay the bills over here.
And then people that come here on this property, it's the first time they've been here, like the reviews, they just rave about it, because obviously.
Right. It is really special. You can't find this in a hotel, and you can't find this level of peace and seclusion. Even our first home, which was built, 10 years ago now?
It looks like it's brand new.
It looks brand new. Every time we walk in, it's pristine. So, and
It doesn't
that's
look 10 years old.
with a few years of,
I noticed.
yeah, and that's with a
first
few
thing you
years of
notice.
Airbnb as well, with a lot of guests, and it still looks fantastic.
I find that tends to be the problem a lot with Airbnbs in Costa Rica specifically, is it's such a highly visited country that the Airbnbs get picked over, the furniture starts to, it's just, you can really tell the properties that are constantly being used for Airbnb, and obviously we're staying in one of the Airbnbs. It's immaculate.
It's here, you're staying here.
Yeah, the craftsmanship is really great, and the materials are sturdy, so that year after year we keep coming
And
back.
in all this, it's amazing. All this woodwork they do on property. So like all these slats on the ceiling, every one of those is handmade in
So
a shop right here.
if you have an issue with something, there's a
They just
crack,
rebuild
there's
it.
a-
Yeah,
They just fix it right away.
Yeah, they just fix
Yeah.
it. They don't have to order
And
something.
then
They
things
just
that
make
we
it.
asked for, like we came.
Asked for a shoe rack, and they
so we
built us
came
a
down
shoe rack.
and there's a shoe rack. We actually
building
wanted an
custom
end
furniture.
table.
That end table they built.
They built.
That is like,
I know,
The
right?
table on the other side, everything.
Oh yeah, all those were built for us.
This is handmade here.
I mean,
We just asked them for a table for the patio for drinks, and they said it'll be here when you come next time.
I found that everybody here is very welcoming. It's nice to be in a country where the tourism is a really major source of well-being for the local community, so it feels good to support that and not necessarily be in the way of everybody going.
But the people are
Exactly,
to it.
right, that's the idea.
People are, so friendly everywhere.
Right, absolutely.
Flying in's easy, flying out's easy. I think San Jose Airport is my favorite airport in the world.
amazing.
It's a great airport.
We flew out at 1 a.m. the last trip. I didn't realize it was 24/7 restaurants and shopping.
No way.
Yeah.
It's a very high-end airport with all the comforts that you need. And you can get empanadas at the Starbucks there.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, that's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Got
Right.
to.
So this unit is quite a bit different from the one that I'm staying in. This one was designed after the Nayara Resort, which is again one of the other top 3 5-star luxury resorts here in La Fortuna. And you can really see the difference in the design. It's a lot more modern, a lot more chic, a little bit more minimalistic. Honestly, I love both of them. This one has like an infinity pool, so it's again like a little bit more chic, a little bit more, just modern, where my unit has a little bit more of like a rustic, raw, natural feel, which is of course inspired by the Springs Resort. What I think is really cool about, potentially buying a home here at Arenal Hills is that you get the same level of luxury and attention to detail as you would if you were staying in a 5-star resort. And it's like, you're not on vacation, you're not at a resort, you live here. I really love all of the windows and how they just let so much light in, and it's literally floor to ceiling jungle. Like, it's incredible. The other thing is that this community will be expanding, all with like resort style amenities. There's a full gym that's being built right now. It's going to be ready in January. Pretty sure they said that gym's gonna have a sauna as well. And like, keep in mind, by buying a house here, you automatically have free VIP access to the Springs Resort, which has the craziest gym, spa, restaurants, pools, hot springs, river to swim in. Like, It has everything, and it's kind of like, well, it really is like an extension of your home here at Arenal Hills. There's also walking trails on the property. I went and did a nature hike with an on-site naturalist, which is like, again, all the amenities that you need in one place. We saw so much stuff. And another thing that I learned here is that, I mean, the gardens are insane, guys. Like, look, just look at this. Like, are you kidding me? Look at these gardens. They do not spray any pesticides here. They really do have somebody at the top. Her name is Gaudi, and she's a huge naturalist. She's been spearheading the project of planting and reintroducing more native species of trees and plants here, because of course that means that more animals are going to come too. She's specifically planting the exact species of trees that sloths like to live in. And that's kind of a vision that I have for my future dream property here, is like planting all of the trees that hummingbirds love, that glass frogs love, that certain species of birds will flock to. Like, I think that that's really a cool way to customize and make this home your own. So because I know that this question is going to come up, and it was a question that I had too, is like, what kind of packages are there and what kind of pricing are we looking at when we're talking about these homes? So buyers can choose from semi-custom silver, gold, and platinum interior packages. They have a full design studio here that lets you customize everything so that you can design a home that fits your style and budget. Here's another breakdown of their pricing. You really feel like the homes here are crafted with intention. You can't see it right now, but Arenal Volcano is literally right there. Another question I get asked a lot is like, why not buy on the coast? And you know what? That's why I said at the beginning of this video, like, to each their own. Whatever your vibe is going to be important. And for me, honestly, I kind of prefer the idea of living in a jungle. Like, that's my natural habitat. Like, I love being surrounded by lush jungle beauty, and you really don't get this on the coast. Also, in my opinion, like, the coast is a little bit, I don't know, I wanna say overhyped. Don't come for me in the comments, but honestly, like, I feel that for the price you pay, because trust me, the pricing here inland is significantly different than the prices on the coast. Like a house like this with a beachfront view as opposed to a volcano view, which honestly, like, I prefer the volcano view, is going to be a lot more. And that's just because it's oversaturated. That's where everybody wants to live. So that's kind of why I'm like shifting my perspective a little bit and not needing to live on the ocean, to live on a beachfront property. I kind of love having to wake up to this as my view every day, and being a 2.5, 3 hour drive to the coast, or a 45-minute flight, which is literally what I'm doing today. I'm flying to Manuel Antonio for a week. It was a $120 flight. I leave right from in town, like the airport is 15 minutes away from here. Easy 1 week getaway, weekend getaway. This really can be your home base for exploring more of Costa Rica, and you have the luxury comfort that you really want when moving to a country in Central America.
Good morning. Oh my God, this view.
So today we're getting a tour of the entire property that is Arenal Hills, which is pretty awesome. There's actually so much to see here, and I'll be interested to compare it to kind of, you know, the vibe and feel of the Springs Resort, because of course this place was very much intentionally designed to be an extension of probably what is the best resort in all of La Fortuna. So we're gonna go and check out the rest of the property. I mean, we've only been here for a day. This is technically day 2. And our villa has been so nice that we honestly haven't left it. And this place is huge. Like with a villa rental and purchase, you get a golf cart. So obviously it's necessary for getting around the property. They have a lot of different amenities here, so we're gonna go and take a look at them. This is sort of like a little kids pool, maybe family pool. And then they've got a big like infinity pool here. Then there's a pool bar. They're also going to be building a restaurant, cafe, kind of creating that sort of resort vibe without it, of course, being a resort because everyone is an owner, which I think is nice. You know, you land and you have access to all the activities at your doorsteps. You have restaurants, cafes, pools, hot tubs, literally everything that you need. Another thing that I find quite wild is that they are fully booked right now because it's American Thanksgiving. And look how calm and quiet it is here. It's all owners that are booked out here right now because, of course, some of the villas are available on Airbnb. But even being at full capacity, like the pool area is empty. So I really feel like you kind of get this exclusive experience coming to stay here, coming to live here, that you may not otherwise get anywhere else. Oh, look at this little cabana, the little change room and bathroom area. This is so cute. It's giving springs. It's definitely giving Nyara. Like, this is the vibe that you are going for. The outdoor showers. They've just spotted 2 sloths. We're literally still at the pool and there's sloths here. Are you serious? Wait, what's that? Perezosa? No. No. Right there? It is. Oh my God. How do you even see that? It's crazy. You can see its little back. The stripe on its back. Oh my God, no freaking way. Like if you're coming to Costa Rica and you want to see sloths, like you're pretty much guaranteed to see them in La Fortuna. Gaudi, is this area, like what is the safety like here? Like is it safe? Like if someone's thinking of coming to visit here, book an Airbnb or move here, is it safe? Like what sort of precautions do you guys have in place to keep people's homes and experiences, you know, a safe and secure one?
Here is a very safe and calm place. As you see, that's all the time. It's all about birds, animals, and plants, and you can see people around, but they are working, they have their own stuff. So here is very safe and very calm. So we never have a problem with a villa or someone trying to take things from the villas or something like that. We also have a security system like cameras and alarms, but when alarm turn on and you run and the guards run there, it's just like a lizard or something like that. Yeah, that's the kind of things that we always happen. Like we, for example, the alarm turn on and it's a gecko.
It's a gecko that's broken in.
Yeah.
Okay, there's not really break-ins happening here. You have a gated security. It's a gated community.
Yeah, and we have guards all the time, all night long and a day, and they take like tours around all the night. And for example, they are here just not only for the security, and they are here also for in case someone needs help or anything, or just to call to for an emergency or something. They are here for that.
Well, that's super reassuring. That'd be one of my concerns, you know, is like maybe I'm only here for half the year at this beautiful house. I don't know what's going to happen to it. Like, so to know that there's 24/7 security protecting my investment, That's actually, come to think of it, the number one priority. Like that's top of mind. The feeling of being connected to nature is deeply felt here. I couldn't believe the biodiversity present in this small central part of Costa Rica. It really is a place where you feel alive and where the sunsets are seriously magical. I wanted to also show you guys the home that I stayed in, which is the single-story Villa Torres model, so you could see the alternative version of home design that exists at Arenal Hills. Wow. The Torres offers an elevated, authentic feel with wooden ceilings, brand new kitchen appliances, a spacious and airy living room, bamboo headboards, fresh linens, and bedroom big screen TVs. All homes come fully furnished, but I was curious to hear more from an expat/local about what it's like to really live here.
Hi, I'm Phyllis Sadie. I myself was born in Costa Rica, American father, Costa Rican mom, but Costa Rica is home to me. What I wish everyone knew about Costa Rica is how easygoing, relaxed, and eco-luxury living you can have here. You will not miss the States. You can find everything that makes you feel at home. The people here have a special sense of hospitality. We have been catering to people from all over the world for over half a century. Costa Rica has been a place where anybody can come and feel at home, feel safe, feel welcome. It's just a magical place.
After spending time here, I get why the owners call this place a secret, because it's the kind of secret you want to protect, but also the kind you can't help but share. Arenal Hills is more than a stay. It's more than a community. It's a lifestyle that's rooted in nature. So whether you're searching for your next travel experience or considering investing in a life surrounded by beauty, biodiversity, and authentic Costa Rican culture, this is where comfort meets wilderness and where you get to feel fully at home. So if you're planning a trip to Costa Rica or dreaming about what life could look like here, add Arenal Hills to your radar. I'll leave all the links and details down below, including information about their villas, rentals, and their partnership with the Springs Resort and Spa. If you enjoyed this video, leave me a comment down below. Consider subscribing and follow along for more in-depth Costa Rica content. I've got so much more coming. Pura vida.